I have a confession to make. And this confession is my greatest regret in life. Everyone that is a human being has one thing or the other that he or she regrets. There are some decisions we make, and these decisions live with us forever as something, as a thing we will regret in all our lives unless God has mercy on us. I'm making this public because I need people's opinion. That's why I'm doing this video. So as you listen to this video, I need your suggestion and I need your prayer. How did it happen? You will ask, is she a Christian? Yes, I'm a committed Christian. Does she do any work for God? Yes, I work for God. Is she born again? I've been born again for decades. And I know what I'm doing as a Christian. And that is why I have this problem now. Not because I'm a Christian, but because I was disobedient. I started having this relationship with God that He tells me what to do most times. We graduated to, a stage of holding fellowships together, and He will tell me, not just in my heart, He will tell me audibly what I will do. He will send me on errands which I will run. On many occasions, He has told me where to do crusades. I don't head a church. I'm an itinerant evangelist, commissioned. So when He tells me where to go, I will go to the area, and I will look for Bible-believing churches there and consult them, and we do the crusade, and they will reap the souls and follow up. So this time around, He sent me one place I went. Souls were won because His hands were there. He sent me to another place. I still went, and souls were won. He sent me to a third place. I went, and I was so happy doing what I was doing. I didn't have a ministry that time. I was just on my own doing the work of God. Then after a while, He sent me. All these things, remember, were audibly. He sent me to another place, not too far from where I live. And because I was waiting for one of my colleagues, a pastor, to go with me, I don't know why, I kept procrastinating, and we never did that crusade until when my guilt started. And I went to do the crusade. And that was the last time He sent me on an errand to go and do a crusade. Probably because I didn't do what He told me at the right time. I later went to do the crusade, and at the course of the crusade, a madman, a lunatic was healed. A lunatic was healed. And I thought, oh God, thank God, oh, He has forgiven me. We have entered back to our very sweet relationship and fellowship. But He never sent me anywhere again to go and do crusade. And the thing became a burden in my heart. It became a burden. Did I fail God? There's nothing as painful as living a life of regret. No one that lives a life of regret has a fulfilled life. You will never be happy. Well, our God is a kind God. I've been asking for forgiveness. Up till this time of speaking, I'm still asking for mercy. I say, God, send me on errand again. If you send me on an errand, I will go. Anywhere you send me, I will go. He still ministers to me. He still talks to me. But He has never told me again, go to this place or go to this place. I want you, my fans, to pray with me and pray for me, that the Lord will have mercy and begin to send me again, because that is my life. That is what I like doing. That is what I love doing. I've learned a lot of lessons in this, and these lessons I learned, I want everyone that is a Christian to learn the same lesson, because our God is a God of purpose. The lessons I learned, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong. That's why I need your comments. That God's assignments have time frame. His assignment has time frame. Remember, I went to do that crusade in the place, but I did not go. It took me about 1 year or more to go and do that crusade out of guilt. And even in that environment, I had gone there for evangelism several times. And there was a brothel, the abode of prostitutes that I went to minister, and even the owner of the brothel gave her life to Christ and pulled down the brothel. And I was so happy. I said, yes, it's that same place God told me to do. But the fact remains that God's assignments, they have time frame. I didn't do it at God's own time. And remember that God, before he sends you on an errand, he has something in mind. Like you are going to church, the message God will ask his servant to preach, he will have some people in mind to give that message, the people that will be in that church that day, because he knows everyone that will be in a church at a particular time, a particular day. So we have to follow his time frame. Then number 2, God has a purpose in everything and must not be delayed. He has a purpose. He targets. He's a God of targets. That is where I went wrong. Maybe there was somebody that would have come for that crusade that day. God has directed to go there and I didn't hold the crusade. I am really feeling very bad. Then the third lesson I learned was that it takes time to be trusted by God. And when this happens, he needs your total obedience. It takes God time to trust human beings. But when you have got to that stage with him, he needs your total obedience. Another lesson I learned is that relationship with God can easily be lost. It's not like many people say, once born again, always born again. No, that is wrong. Relationship with God can easily be lost. It may be regained, but it needs much repenting and pleading. You know, the Holy Spirit does not force himself on anybody. So when you want to relate with God, you have to come out straight and relate with him. The next lesson I learned is that if you do not act promptly, your place may be given to another. I don't pray for this. I know my God is a God of mercy. Please pray along with me and let me read your prayer. You can type your prayer. You know, I will pray as you type it. And also encourage me, advise me. Again, God does not like to joke with his duties. He doesn't like joking with his duties. Now I'm praying for as many as may be in my shoes, that God will show you mercy. And those who are still having it beautifully with God in fellowship, I pray also that you will remember this case and you will not make the kind of mistake I have made. Remain faithful. If God sends me again now, I'm sure I will not delay 1 second. I will go and do what he wants me to do. Please, I need your prayers. Subscribe to my channel, Word and Fire Revival channel. And please click the bell button so that you will be alerted each time I load up a video. And again, like the video. Share the video. Many people are in my predicaments. They will want to listen to this. God bless you. I love you all. Thank you very much. Till next time, I remain your sister, Grace.